Hey guys, welcome back to some more Banner Saga Part 2. Hold on, I just had to grab me some water. Why is it always so hot in this room? Need another fan, I guess. Anyways, we're gonna continue on. We're joining Rook and his caravan. We're gonna keep going all the way to Arberrang? I don't know. Anyways, seems like everyone's headed for the capital these days, a small village baker says. I figure it's just as well to stay put. We've got enough around here to survive, even with the king cutting off trade. You're testing your bowstring and only half listening to the man when Hakon walks up. The baker, unaccustomed to borrow, falls quiet and backs up. Oh, okay. The capital is only a few days away now. I know, I'd like to believe we'll make it without any more problems, but that hasn't been our luck. No sense thinking things will change now. You laugh a little but notice the distant look in Hakon's eyes as he looks towards the Varl tents. Wonder what the old kings like Throster and Skrymir would do in my place. Well, they probably wouldn't talk to a human. You're right, we'd be at war. The thought of fighting Hakon and his Varl makes you shiver. It just seems like they were better prepared to lead our kind than I am. That's probably just Skald songs making it seem that way. Just keep them alive. No matter what happens in Arberrang, protect your people. He looks at you with the confusion leaving his face. Let's get what we need and get going. Maybe it'll be as easy as you make it sound. Alright, what are we doing here? What we doing? Oh, dang. We have very, very low morale. See what Nid has to say. Fishing and eating starting to play when you approach her. Are you getting plenty to eat? I think so. Still had enough energy to get in trouble. It's for the best. Hopefully they can stay children as long as possible. Following the food, she puts the spoon and bowl and cooked eggs in your hands. You have to try these as a family recipe. Take a bite. They're good, but you don't taste anything special. What do you think? They just taste like eggs. Her eyes look down with embarrassment. Oh. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. The archer starts smiling. They really are just eggs. My mother used to use the family recipe story on each of us kids. At one time or another when we wouldn't eat, she tried to guilt you into eating. She tried anything and everything to raise us, feed us, keep us from getting into too much trouble. Now with my boys, I understand why. I'm sure you had a bit of that with Alette, but even more so now with this caravan. I doubt there's anything you wouldn't try to keep everyone alive. You think back on all the choices you've made. Just know that we understand and appreciate it. Eventually. Thanks, Nid. Alright. Your carts just start moving away from the village when you hear a girl shout, "Papa?" You turn to see where she's looking and gasp. From the east overground you recently crossed comes a large number of missing clansmen, fighters, and Varl. Is that Rugga? Someone asked at the front of the group. Is the former governor of Borsgard. Husbands run up to their wives and children scream in excitement for the parents they believe to be dead. You make your way to greet the group as well, but Rugga holds up his hand as you near. Oh jeez. It's as hard as ever to read the governor's face, and Dagger naturally says nothing. I hope you didn't get all cleaned up for me, Rook. Was it too much for you to just die when the serpent struck? You seem to be hard to kill as well. Remember that. His tone is not exactly threatening, but not warm either. You decide what to say next. What happened to you after the serpent attacked? Might ask you the same. Dagger and I tried to save a few families before running. Glanced at the silent guard, but he neither confirms nor denies the story. Crazy look. The old wood was like a maze, but we finally escaped, picking up others along the way. We waited for you until we were damn near out of food. Started pushing everyone hard, only sending a couple of men to Talia for supplies. Same with us, but our scouts never returned. Scratches the scar around his neck. That's odd, neither did ours. But here we are, most of us still alive. Do you need to rest before we move on? That's up to clansmen and fighters. I'm only a servant of the people. Oh, jeez. So strange, like he's been rehearsing the statement along with that unnerving grin. I'm sure you could all use the bite at least, if not a few hours to close your eyes. That's what they want. You glance at Dagger and get nothing but his stony gaze in return. I'm going to speak to some of the others. Before you do, Dagger shouts at how much small change puts you on guard. Relax, Rook. I want to offer a treaty of sorts between us. As much as I hate to admit it, you've done a decent job with these people. You stare at him, waiting for the insult. He laughs. I might not have agreed with all your decisions on the river, or in Lundar, or in the Old Wood, but you did alright. Look, I know I'm an ass. I know you weren't thrilled to see me arriving, but I'm pleased you're here. Now get us to the capital. We're so close. Let's not make this uncomfortable. He and his guard head towards the village for food and sleep before you head out. At least we got our guys back. I don't know how I feel about this Rugga cat. The water in nearby streams is gradually turning to bright green in places. Looks like the gore from the serpent's wounds. Dead fish are spotted in the dozens, floating in the faster moving sections. Some clansmen have fallen ill. Others are feeling the effects of only drinking mead. When a few more spot a section to clear water, the entire man gets excited, but the giants hold them back and tell everyone to listen. A faint tune is drifting across the water. No, from the water. Word whispers, what does it mean? Is it safe? Or I don't care, I'm thirsty. Drink it first. You cup the water in your hands and drink it. It tastes cleaner than the well water from your home village of Skoger. Everyone is waiting for your verdict. You turn and smile. Drink, you shout. We must not get another chance like this. The caravan rushes to the water, ignoring the tune. They drink deeply, fill barrels, and even wash themselves a bit. Leo thanks the memory of the god Asali. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Ah, good. 6 days worth of food. The surrounding wood looks promising for game, and you could use a bit of solitude. Soon deer tracks guide you, but in the clearing the beast has already fallen. Scanning the woods, you hear and see nothing. As you approach the deer, you can tell the kill was recent. A black stone half the size of your fist lays beside the animal. You pick it up, knowing it to be Dredge's weapon. A rustle in the underbush nearby reveals two hurlers who immediately create deep noises. They're communicating when one lashes out and attacks you. You bastard! Well then bring it on! I'm ready. Let's do this. Oh. Come on. Yeah, move back. Get back, Jack. You're a fool! Who's next? That's better. Not enough, though. As the dredge fall, others from your clan arrive. Not bad, a woman says, boosting one of the dredge bodies. Child runs up and does the same. That's enough. Leave them alone. They've killed enough of ours, haven't they? The woman says. You think they feel bad about it? Few clansmen cheered their agreement. I don't know what they feel, you say, but they weren't looking for a fight. They were hunting. Same as me. The clansmen seem unsure what to make of your words. Take the deer, you command. Let's get moving. They all agree with the sentiment. Well, at least we got a deer. So they eat then? Strumming from a leo and a song from a large number of your clansmen surprise you. Varl stands in center of them, blushing. Iskar's 200th year, Varl beside you shouts. The rest of the caravan is slowing to check the commotion. Break out the meat and celebrate. Barrels are rolled off the carts and horns are filled. Aleo leads a few other musicians in upbeat songs, and soon you're dancing alongside your clansmen. Even the mighty Varl are clapping and keeping time with thunder stomping. You wince and curse at the constant sun above the waking delight, making your headache worse. The caravan is a mess, but overall everyone looks happier. Let's get going, you shout. And someone finds Scardy some clothes. Huh, silly Varl. The caravan slows at the sight of the field gate bridge. In front of it is a large army of horseborn in formation, weapons drawn. Scathach, are these your people? Your clan or herd? Scathach shakes his head but does not speak. His eyes scour the new herd. Hakon calls for shield walls as a precaution. Just as shields lock, a single javelin flies from the center of the horseborn army. Everyone watches it arc through the air and stab the ground, only yards from you. The ground rumbles as the horseborn charge. Damn it! Ah! These guys are almost as annoying as the slingers. Alright, let's see what we got. Who's coming? Well, Hakon had to come. Grunolf. Durdriel. Roek. Oddleaf, I haven't used you in a while. Whew! Well, at least it's on a bridge. Alright. You learned we are strong. Oh wow, she speaks. Damn, she can throw a javelin. You're a fool! That's no good. That tickled. Ow! Uh-oh. Perhaps Gronolf was not the best choice. Ow! You're the leader, so we're taking you down. Oh, see? Take out the leader, they all fall away. Darn it, Gunolf. Maybe you should have left with Ubin. I don't know. A slight cream-colored horseborn with flaxen hair steps out of the ranks of the wounded. Her blue war paint stands out against her otherwise yellow coloration. The remaining horseborn show deference to her. She says a few things in the foreign tongue of her people, but stops when she sees you do not understand. "Forgiveness," she says fluently. "I speak to you. You have my weapon." Interesting. More horseborn for the caravan, I suppose. Sorry for fight. Not know it, you. She speaks your language with confidence. What do you mean? And who are you? I lead herd. I am. The next word is long, shrill, and confusing, but certain sounds stand out. Canary? Canary smiles and stops the ground rhythmically with a hoof. That easy. Canary. Yes. And you? Rook. Good greetings. Our stories tell of stranger who come help us. You two legs that walk along four. My kind with you already. She points the horseborn in your ranks. How am I supposed to help you? Save us. We look strong, but weak against... She searches for the words, but can only point all around. When suns stop and plains break and God appears. Follow two legs that walk along four. This our story, we hold true. You see these things. The sun has stopped. I've seen the ground breaking, but what god are you talking about? Large snake, not from this plane. The serpent. It certainly could be a god. You have seen the god too. You know these signs. You lead us. We follow. Canary looks at you with a steady gaze instead of the constant movement you experience with Durdrew. Warn her that not everyone likes horseborn. Most of horseborn we've met have caused us harm, including you. Many of my people won't want to be near your people. Not today, but different day. Herd fight, but forget. Humans remember things a long time. Varl even longer. Herd bleeds leader. We follow you. Herd grows strong. She bows again, motions to her people, and all horseborn join your ranks at a respectful distance. Cool. Running low on supplies again.
They say the moon and stars are always visible when you look at Rugga's godstone. How can that be true?
There's another godstone here? Oh, this one's interesting. It's like a dome or something. The moon her spirit, the stars her eyes, Aleo says, plucking a few strings of his... I've never used him in a fight. I don't know why. Lauga, the god of beauty and of, well, things that happen in the night, the scout smiles. The gods may be dead, but my wife still prays to Lauga. I'm thankful for her piety. The scout is not the only one smiling. A quick look around reveals grins throughout the caravan. I see why Arberrang has grown so quickly over the years, you say, and the scout laughs. A truth spoken in front of Lauga's stone is supposed to ripple through the night, either strengthening a lover's resolve or carrying away undesired affection. Leo skips away to his wife. He skips to find his wife. In the shadow of Lauga's godstone, oddly taps you on the shoulder. Incredible, isn't it? The godstone, or us making it to Arberrang? Huh. Both, I guess. Job well done, Rook. You deserve a reward. Did you have a reward in mind? A couple of ideas, yes. And how do I go about finding out what they are? You have to be absolutely sure you want to know. Are you absolutely sure? Her grin is telling. I'm absolutely sure. Good, but I can't really tell you here. No? Oddly slowly shakes her head, her eyes never leaving yours. Well, let's look around for someplace more suitable. Lead the way. Others see you smiling and watch the two of you disappear. People will talk, but who cares? Ooh! Rook, oh my goodness! Alette would be happy for you. That's a boost in morale if I've ever seen one. It's a lover's stone. Boom, Arberrang. Arberrang. Arberrang? No, Arberrang. There's an R right there. Arberrang.
Finally, we made it. But why are so many camped outside the walls? They must have seen the darkness approaching.
Well, yeah, it's just, it's right over there. Wind ripples across tents, which multiply the closer you get to Arberrang. Dung litters the paths, and it is clearly not all from yaks. Ew. Rattling coughs mix with raucous laughter. Small fights break out for no apparent reason. Curious eyes grow wide as they spot the Varl and horseborn. Mothers grab their children, men their weapons. Governor Rugga and Dagger step away from the caravan without warning. He seems familiar with a few of the men who have gathered around and is soon sharing drinks, stories, and disgusted looks at the horseborn. Various clan banners snap and whip in the wind. He recognizes the heraldry of Kalshus from Leo's tales, and Strand's banner from previous talks with Ubin. There are even a few cragsman banners, by their muddy appearance. You also notice the division between each clan. There is no mixing or unity. I'll push ahead, Prince Ludin says. My father will want to see me, and I'll be able to find out what exactly is going on here. Irsa and a few fighters escort him through the crowds, towards the walls. Ode Atakan's people are here, you hear a woman from your caravan shout. I have to check on him. Others are finding familiar clans and kins as well, slowly drifting from your banner. Bring him here. Some folk around the fires look half-starved and gladly join, making their way towards the supply carts. Others pack their meager possessions and fall in line. Boom! Where the crowd is most dense in volume and numbers, the caravan comes to a stop. Ahead you notice a sharp line where the tents and people stop. The ground beyond is pinned with arrows and not much else. A few hundred yards of empty space between these people and Arberrang's walls. What is this, you ask, confused by all you are taking in. That's the peaceful bit, an older fighter says near you. He looks at the type who has seen enough things to lack enthusiasm for much of anything. The king's men can kill us from the walls, and we can kill them from here. But what's caused the fighting, you ask? The man smiles, his face unaccustomed to the action. Come on, Sunder Slayer, he says. It's the same damn thing that causes every fight. They've got something we want. King's got food and protective walls. We're starving with our asses facing that rolling darkness. His words deal you a heavy blow. So Arberrang's at war. The man laughs at a wicked laugh. That's putting it lightly, he says. From what I can tell, this is the rest of our kind. You brought the last of the Varl and even dragged in some worthless horseborn. This fight's for survivor. Winner lives. Loser's gone forever. His laugh turns to hysteria as you leave unsettled. Well, they're not worthless horseborn. We can use them in a fight. Come on now. The yokes are tended and tents aligned as best as possible. Some are repairing their armor, others look anxious to talk to various clans. The Varro King's eyes scan the fields as he approaches. I want to know what's going on here, much as you, he says. But we better find a way to defend our gear and supplies. These other clans could form a mob if they discover we have food. Seeing hungry eyes all around you, you agree. We got an issue, Oddleif says. I don't know why, but the other clans don't like the horseborn, or the Varro for that matter. They're starting trouble and I'm going to stop it. We need to establish defenses. I gotta protect my people before assembling a team to help you find wood for stake walls. The work is hard, even with the help of Hakon and a few other Val. When the wood is cut and hauled back, Hakon turns to you. We do the heavy lifting. You tell us where to build it. You instruct a few others to oversee your plans for rough defense structures. The mood has changed since you started working. Another clan attacked us and we lost some people, a fighter says. They said we're wrong for bringing the Varl and horseborn along. You fear their accusing stares, but say nothing. As soon as you find a stump on which to sit, you look up to see Rugga approaching. The former governor is backed by Dagger and nearly 50 fighters as he walks towards your camp. Everyone watches out of curiosity more than concern. I've discovered what these battle lines are all about, Rugga says. The king shut his people out. These clans are here to see that he feeds and protects his people as he's supposed to. And they've chosen me to lead that cause. He laughs at your incredible look. Incredulous look. I need to look that word up. I don't never even heard that word. Incredulous? I'm just as surprised. But I need to talk to you in private. You nod and the two of you enter a large, empty tent. Oh, jeez. The tent flaps closed, leaving you and Rugga alone, both armed. This is insane, isn't it? Can you believe what's happening here? I'm not clear on what's happening here. I wasn't making that stuff up what's out about the king. He really has shut all of us out. It started a few months ago when he started stockpiling food and slowing trade. Once the wealthy families were all put inside the walls, he shuts the gate. The only thing he said is that he can't feed everyone. Oh, and his archers fire on anyone who gets close. You watch Rugga closely. What to say? To what end? That's what the upcoming battle aims to find out. You want to go to war against the king to ask the king a question? No, I want to go to war to make the king answer a few questions. Like, why did he leave his people outside the walls to starve? So you plan to break down the walls? Right, he needs the walls, he needs them. But if we have to destroy them, we will. Maybe the menders inside can repair any damage. There's menders in there? There might be ways past these first few walls, but the black wall? The governor shakes his head. So this war is unavoidable. Probably. I officially meet with the king in a few hours to either come to an agreement or pull our banners from his. I won't be surprised if you're invited too, the mighty Sunder Slayer and army. If so, make your decisions carefully. His tone not exactly threatening? Not exactly. You move the tent flap and both of you open them simultaneously so that no fight breaks out. Uh-oh. The Skald is tying a deep strip of cloth into his daughter's hair, but sends her off to play a junior. Come all this way for war? With luck, it might change their minds. And be the reed that would stop the wind. You've got a lyric for every moment, don't you? Of course! Plenty before us have been in similar situations and written about it. We only think our lives are unique. And if peace is not an option, is there a Skald song for that? Plenty. But I'll tell you what I'd do. Save the families who can't save themselves. I can't imagine if my wife and children were left out here. Like they don't deserve the same protection as others. Those words flood your thoughts as you walk away. The former cragsman is trying to lure something out of the hole with a small piece of dried meat on string. He leaves it dangling by his side while standing to talk. Looks like you're keeping busy. I'm playing fox and hare with a vole. Do you think foxes ever played Trigvi and vole? No. He looks disappointed. Do you have any ideas on how to keep two groups from killing each other? Any powders or relics or crazy schemes? He reaches into his tunic and grabs something, pauses, releases whatever it is and shakes his head. People kill each other every day. Just enjoy the show. But if it comes to war, I don't think either side will leave us out of it. He thinks about what you're saying. Tapping a fingernail against his teeth, he looks at his finger, sneers, and spits. Killing kings requires a lot of lives. It's just as easy to kill clansmen instead. Either way, some will praise you and others will throw dung at your face. Or, you could collect all the dung in a giant hill, stand on top of it, and be your own king. As you watch him crouch back to the hole, you wonder what possessed you to speak to him. I have no idea. Dude's a freaking wackadoo. Scathach and Deirdre pace nervously, keeping their distance from humans, Varl and other horseborn. Heroic patrols around the two, a short distance away, nodding to you briefly. Is everything okay? Many mans. More than we know live. You stop to look around at the thousands of tents and fields and hundreds of homes beyond the capital's walls. I'm from a small village. I'm not used to seeing so many people either. Maybe herd too big. So many mouths hungry. If some dead, more easy feed herd. Scathach stomps on ground and says a few shrill notes to Deirdre before turning to you. Deirdre forgets we are not of same thinking with mans. If you think Big Herd is right, we will think Big Herd is right. But what do you think is right, Scathach? The male horseborn looks up at Arberrang for a few moments while switching his tail in thought. I think Big Herd kick each other in small fields. Points to Arberrang. Small fields behind walls. Thank him for talking and offer them a few calming words before departing. Training? Ooh. I got 40 renown? Hot damn! The last... I'm ready. So this is the last training for Rook. It's good water. Alright, so what do we got here? Use the warhorn to recover willpower. I can do that. Use tale worth telling for +5 damage bonus. Do 10 or more strength damage in a single hit. Defeat all the enemies. Tale worth telling allows heroes to gain a damage bonus when they have lesser strength than the targeted enemy. For every 2 points of strength difference, the hero gains 1 damage bonus. Okay. Wait a minute, Ivor's not with us? Damn, he down. Ow. Everyone's going after Ivor. Oh, Ivor. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. Oh, that's no good. I'll have to do this again now. Ow. Damn. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we are going to do. Aleo should boost up Oddleaf. And she should attack a Varro. That should give her +5 damage bonus. Alright, we'll try one more time. And then after this, we'll end the video, and then we'll continue on. Ah! Ah, you're weak. Uh-oh. Damn, they were still too close. Alright, one more time. Third time's a charm. We do it once more with feeling. Damn it. No! No! This is most unfortunate. I pressed X too fast. Oh well. Well, that's a lot of guys. All right. Whether I make it or not this time, we'll end the video all the same. Hopefully it loads a little bit quicker. Oh, it restores armor. I keep forgetting that.
dag skal varin heiður ætta vorra.
Wait a minute. Something's not right. Whoops.
Annars ger ég það.
Ow.
Dáð vor hér mun saumuð í vor fána.
Okay. Ow.
Heiður ætta vorra.
Ow.
Óttist ekkert nema hugleysið.
Oh, this one's gonna be tough. Oh.
Hver dáð vor hér mun saumuð í vor fána.
Damn.
Dáð vor hér mun saumuð í vor fána. Vertu þinn eigin guð í orðstu.
Oh well. We couldn't get it. I'll have to try again. Ah. Alright, I'll end the video here. Keep trying though. We'll keep trying.